Heidi ho there, old blind mechanics like me. I got this little video here for you. You see these three commonly used half-inch drive sockets that you use to take wheels off of cars every day? Can you tell me what size they are? Them letters sure are big enough on there, aren't they? Yep, because when you're old and blind, it's kind of hard to see the little numbers that a lot of these tool manufacturers put on their sockets, okay? And you young guys out there, don't be laughing, because you're going to be this way one day too. It's going to start happening about the time you hit 40, and it's going to get worse. You'll be walking around the shop with your reading glasses on just like I do. Anyway, friends, today's video, I'm going to show you how I put these numbers on these sockets, okay? I did this about a year ago to these three sockets, and what I did was I gun blued them. I used gun blue to put those numbers on there and color the sockets. And I'm going to redo all three of these today, and I've got a little something extra I'm going to do to them to hopefully to where this will last longer than a year. Like I said, it's been almost 1 year since I've done these, and you can still read the numbers on them, but a lot of it's faded away just from use every day. But we got a little something extra we're going to do today. So stay tuned and we'll show you how to gun blue some sockets. Okay guys, what you're going to need is a cordless drill with an adapter for where you can put your half-inch drive socket on here. I don't have a half-inch one, so I use my 3/8. Put my little adapter on there, and you're going to need this and some sandpaper, and we're going to go ahead and sand these back down slick. And I got some 220 grit wet or dry. We're just going to use it dry, and I think I have some 180 here or something, but I think this 220 will be fine. Just hold the paper on there, and we're going to sand this down until it's nice and slick, polished. All that bluing will be removed. Let's see what that looks like. Actually, it looks like we're there already, okay? So let's pop it off. We'll go ahead and just knock out all three of them here right quick. Won't take but a minute. Okay, that one there is all done too. All right, moving right along. Okay, all done. We're ready for the next step now. Okay guys, we're back here now. Had to run inside and grab a few things. Went ahead and grabbed the gun blue, okay? That's what we're gonna actually use here. Let me see if I can get it in front of the camera here. This is Birchwood KC Super Blue Liquid Gun Blue, okay? And you can purchase this at Walmart. They got it on the shelf there in the sporting goods department, okay? It's only like, I don't know, it's probably less than $5, I can't remember. Also got, I'm not going to show it to you, but I got my bucket back here, and I got a gallon of water or so in here because we're going to rinse these after we blue them. I've got an extension here to hold the sockets by. I've got a rag here. Got a little bit of alcohol. I'm going to go and wipe everything down now with some alcohol, okay? Alcohol in a rag. And let's just pour a little on here. And lay down a piece of cardboard just to, we're going to wipe each one of them down. Just get any grease or fingerprints or what have you off of each socket. And just set them right back up there when we're done. And we are going to blue these babies in just a moment. We'll start off with the 19. 19 and the 21 and the 22. Those are ones that get used all the time. Unless you're working in a European shop, you'll be using your 17 all the time. If you're like me, you don't really care to work on them stupid things. Alrighty, so We'll go ahead and start with let's put our cap back on our alcohol here, and we'll set this aside. And we're going to grab a Q-tip. Q-tip's another thing I went inside to grab. I'm going to go ahead and just lay out a bunch of them here. And I'm going to shake up this gum glue. It's been sitting around a while. I don't know if you really have to shake it or not. Now what this does, I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the 19. It's like a chemical reaction with the metal. As soon as this chemical touches it, and this chemical is clear, okay? It's not blue. I don't really understand all of the physics and everything behind gun blowing. I just know this works. Looks like this lid here is kind of messed up. It's been sitting around a little while. But I'm not sure if you can see that, but this is like a clear liquid, okay? And we're just gonna dip our Q-tip in this clear liquid. Actually, it does look a little blue, as you can see right there. And the first thing, I'm gonna set the camera, let's see how good we are here. Yep, looks like we're good. I'm gonna draw a 19 on here, okay? The best I can. As you see, as soon as that stuff touches that metal, you got instant color. The metal turns that dark blue immediately, okay? And let's see if we can draw a big old 9 here and make it look like a 9. Okay, so there we go. There's our 9. So we got 19 written on there, okay? Because it's a 19 millimeter. Let's try to make it look nice, okay? Now what I do after that is simply, I never double dip this back in here. So use the other end. Never double dip this back into the gun blue, because you don't want to do that, okay? I don't know why. I just decided that that's a good idea. Now we're going to outline this 19, okay? We're going to go around here. We're going to outline it. We're just going to kind of go around. Ooh, kind of missed it a little bit right there. And we're going to go around the top here. Now if you screw up, you can always just sand it back down. Start over if it's not good enough for your taste or whatever. And we're losing a little bit of the blue. We probably got to dip this again. It'd been better if I had my glasses on too. Maybe I ought to run back in the house and grab them. I'm gonna dip another one in here. I'm gonna go back around that line one more time, okay? With the bluing effect stuff. We'll go down that way, go over this way, go over this way, okay? Looks like we got it pretty good. Now, we're gonna take the other end and we're gonna quickly just color this whole socket, okay? See what happens when we just stick it on there, start rubbing it around. We can knock this out pretty fast now, once you got that like that. And we're going to go ahead and go around and go around. I'm going to show, uh-oh, I don't want to double dip. Told y'all not to do it. I better not do it. Okay, so here we go. We're just going to go around and color this whole socket. And this don't take very long. I won't make you suffer through watching me do the other two. I'll just go ahead and knock them out, and then we'll show you what we're going to do for the final process. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Keep coloring it, keep coloring it. See, this is pretty easy. It's just a chemical reaction with the metal and turns it this nice bluish black color. I'll grab another one. And that's what it does right there, friends. Okay, now, if it looks a little splotchy or something, you can kind of go over some of the areas and hopefully it will react and continue the bluing process to get as dark as you can. And that's what we're going to do. We're just kind of going back over everything again. And I think that's pretty good right there. I mean, I can read that easily. I mean, you can read that easily. That's a 19 millimeter socket, right? Okay. Don't know why I can't get it darker right there on the end. Let's just try it again. Let's go a little bit more here. And we're gonna for some reason it's not wanting to take exactly like I wanted it to right in that area. Okay. But anyway, as you can see, that looks pretty good, okay? Let's see, let's hold it up here. We can definitely see that that's a 19 on there, and our socket is colored a bluish black color. Okay guys, I got all three of them done now, and I'm just letting them sit there just a few minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and rinse them all in water and dry them off good, and we'll move on to the final step that I'm going to add to this process. Okay, I got everything wiped down with water, rinsed them in water to get any of the residue of that chemical off of there. And I went ahead and wiped them down with alcohol again too, because my final process is going to be putting a coat of clear coat on them. I think that will hold up longer, and they might last longer than a year. Now, as they are right there, we know you saw what they look like, you know, when I first started the video. So from this process right here, you can oil them up, you know, take a little bit of, well, any kind of oil. It's going to end up getting motor oil or whatever. You can take a little gun oil or anything and oil them up a little bit and put them in your toolbox, and you're ready to go. But what I'm going to do at this point, and the reason I wiped them down with alcohol, is I'm going to move them down here on this table, and I'm going to shoot a coat of clear coat. And all it is just some cheap stuff. I mean, I've got some automotive clear I could mix up and put some hardener in it and put it in my spray gun, but I'm not going to go to that extent. I just got this can of clear that I found in the cabinet. It's like a flat clear, and I figured just having that coating on there, you know, just a couple coats of that on there, not a whole lot, will actually add a little bit protection and actually last a little bit longer, okay? And maybe in a year, maybe 2 years down the road, I'll do another video and let you know how they're doing. But I think that's going to help out with the longevity of it. So we're getting ready to move this down here on the table. We'll set the camera up again, and we'll show putting a few coats of clear on it. All right, here we go for a little painting process here. We'll just do them one at a time. And just going to shoot a coat of clear on there, just like so. I'll move on to the next one. Get a little bit of this on my hands too. That's going to look good there. I think that'll hold up a little bit longer, just having some coating on there. It's all going to wear off anyway. When you're using them day in and day out, you know, you got your hand on the socket, you're spinning them off, and it's going to wear off, but it lasts a good while. And for old blind people like me, it works pretty good. You can see them sockets a little bit easier. And hopefully you'll agree with that, friends. And let me pause it one time. We'll put one more coat on it, and then we'll wrap up this video. All right, guys, there's the final product. I put 2 coats of that flat clear on there. It might have been a little bit better if it was a gloss clear, but you know, I just wanted some type of coating on there. And I didn't have to go out and buy anything. I already had that stuff here. But there you go, guys. That's how you can cold blue some sockets and write on them whatever you want to write on them. I suggest the size of the socket so you can see them. If you're old like me and you can't see up close anymore, you can't read fine print anymore, you can put your own numbers on there, friends. And thank you for watching the video today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time, friends. Take care.